Donald Trump and Ann Coulter are fighting, and I'm having a wonderful day. Trump took to his Truth Social to say, Ann Coulter, the washed-up political pundit who predicted my win in 2016, then went unbearably crazy with all her demands and wanting to be a part of everything, to the consternation of all. Who told him consternation? Has gone hostile and angry with every bit of her nervous energy. Like many others, I just didn't want her around. She wasn't worth the trouble. Page 2. Has been Ann Coulter is a stone cold loser. To which Ann Coulter responds, Trump begged me to come to Bedminster this week. I said only if I could record a Substack with him, but the gigantic kitty cat is too afraid of me. So instead, he did this. Ann Coulter's beef with Donald Trump is nothing new. Last year, she tweeted this about Donald Trump. To Trump, you had your chance with the Republican House and Senate. You handed domestic policy to your son-in-law and Gary Cohn. You handed foreign policy to your son-in-law and a country that gave your son-in-law $2 billion. Shut the fuck up forever. I believe God likes to test me because he can't really have me out here clapping and cheering for Ann Coulter. If you don't know who Ann Coulter is, let me put it to you this way. If the Grand Wizard of the KKK was picked to be on The Bachelor, and Ann Coulter was a contestant, she'd probably win the first impression rose. If Moms for Liberty were the villains in a video game, Ann Coulter would be the final boss to defeat. Ann Coulter is who Marjorie Taylor Greene aspires to be if only she had better vocabulary and more laxatives. Because she's full of shit. Now, why is this beef so funny? Ann Coulter was once a huge supporter of Donald Trump, even writing a book about him, called In Trump We Trust. And it seems like the love affair ended once Ron DeSantis announced that he was going to run for president. Because you see, in a world where people usually sleep their way to the top, Ann Coulter sleeps her way to the far right. Metaphorically, of course. I hate Ann Coulter. But you see, for once, Donald Trump has met his match. Because there isn't anything he can possibly say about Ann Coulter that hasn't already been said. And unlike Donald Trump, Ann Coulter has very, very thick skin. And she takes insults on the chin. Amongst other things. God, I've been waiting to rip into Ann Coulter for a really long time. As some of you may remember, Ann Coulter was on the dais for Comedy Central's roast of Rob Lowe, where comedians completely shredded her, much like Donald Trump did to those classified documents.
And Ann Coulter is here, everybody. Ann Coulter, if you're here, who's scaring the crows away from our crops?
That's the only PG joke I can show on TikTok. I, for one, am personally looking forward to this back and forth, and I hope it continues. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Anyways, bye!